All right, Nicky Hawkins, outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. It's Astra 1, West Ham 0. Standing with the boys. Boys, that ain't a very good result, is it?
That's an understatement, mate. That was embarrassing.
Look, we've got to be positive on this channel now, because when we're negative, people will have a dig at us.
I mean, tonight, it just shows you the lack of depth in our squad. I mean, to lose to that lot, that's a disgrace.
Yeah, but even when you look at that side we put out, they still should turn them over. There's no movement. There's absolutely nothing. Torre was a shire of shit. Antonio running.
I thought Torre was better than Antonio, a lot better.
I was just getting to Antonio. He was awful. He was just running into brick walls. There's no creativity out there. There's nothing. Absolutely.
Torre done all right tonight.
Again, instead of crossing the ball first time, he's cutting back, trying to take 3-1. We're losing 1-0. He gets an opportunity to cross the ball. There's players in the box. He cuts back, takes on 2 people, falls over, loses the ball.
Get your words right.
it's fucking disgraceful.
And this is what I mean. We want to be positive, but things like that, losing to Astra. No disrespect to them, but they lost, 5-0, 5-1 at the weekend? We're a Premier League team.
We didn't look like a Premier League team.
No, we didn't. Ackland and Stanley must be rubbing their hands together.
Exactly. That's one of the things I was thinking. You're looking at that League Cup, they're thinking, oh, we're going to turn these over. You know, we're turning into a one-man team.
Well, the thing is, as well, is with Dimitri Payet, rumours that he's meant to be going. No European football. Zaza as well. These players are going to look at this and think, why do I want to come here?
This place is becoming a white elephant.
And
Big
it's only,
illusion, isn't it?
4 games old.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, there's a settling-in period. You've got to give it a little bit of a settling-in period. I mean, we've done extraordinary things last year after we went out of Europe. Can you see that happening again? 'Cause I can't. I mean, unless we get 4 or 5 signings in this week, we look thin. We look dead on our feet.
We had a great season last year, yeah. We had record points and everything, but we still finished 7th. So it ain't a great season, is it?
No, mate, I know. I totally agree with you.
The thing is, as well, is that we've got to go out there now and get the players that we need. We can't just sit there and keep saying, oh, we've got this injury, we've got that injury. Yeah, we ground out results last season with it, but this is the start of the season. We need to hit the ground running.
But no European football is going to affect that. Signings are going to look at that and think, like Zaza, I probably think, I'll stay at Juventus now. And I know he's not everyone's cup of tea and a lot of people don't want him, but we need a striker. I don't care who we get in. We need someone.
No. You know, we just, like you said, we look thin all over the place. We're signing another midfielder.
A 20-year-old
Yeah.
who's not going to feature that much.
He's going to sit on the bench or he's going to go and play development squad or we're going to loan him out. You know, we're packed full of midfielders. We don't need midfielders. We need strikers.
The thing is, starting the game, I mean, we had a couple of opportunities, didn't we? I mean, Kaleri should have tucked that away, shouldn't he? Yeah. And then Obiang had a great chance, good strike as well. But their keeper tonight, you remember Rob Green at the Emirates?
Yeah, he had a worldie, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was tough. We had so many chances. I mean, there's glaring misses. Like some of them, point blank range, blasting them at the keeper, and they're coming off his hand somehow.
Yeah, that's it. He had a great game. Our finishing weren't up to scratch, and for me, you know, Burke left back don't work. There's no attacking presence. He done all right. But we're missing that. We're missing Creswell down there. Yeah. We're missing Creswell attacking down that left.
Scott Creswell's out for a long time, so we've got to sort that out quick.
Yeah. I know we've got Masaku in the league, but if we had stayed in this competition, we're going to go the whole way. We would have gone the whole way through it with one left back, who ain't a left back. You know,
Cresswell, he would have been back by the time.
He'd be back, but you know,
he took him 4 months, and then he's got to come back and he's got to start training and get game. He's probably looking at until after Christmas now for Creswell.
It's going to be like signing a new player in January, isn't it? That's what it's going to be like. It's end of January transfer when we get him back from injury. Same as IU when he bugs off to the African nations. We get it, but.
So what about all the time wasting from it? Is that just European experience?
I'll give it to Astra. They knew how to play that. They knew how to work that. Rolling around when they had to, strolling off when they had to. The crowd were getting up. You know, they're getting the crowd upset, and that's what they was there to do. And I mean, their goal was a great finish.
Yeah, let's talk about their goal. I mean, laps defending, lapses in concentration all over the park. I think it's Byram. Was it Byram? 50-50 challenge, pulled out for 50-50.
No, we gave away, he gave away the ball, didn't he? We lost the ball there, and he did track back to try. And I thought when the geezer got the ball when he was through, Byram done well to get back to him, but it was a good finish. He slotted the ball away. It's what we're missing. Someone who can finish. You know, for me, bringing on Valencia, what was the point? Bring on Fletcher.
Half time as well. I'll tell you what, with Fletcher today, he looked lively, and I'll tell you what, he's got a great first touch. He can as soon as it comes into his feet, it's away from him. You know what I mean? He's looking to turn, and I think he's going to be he'll be a key player this season for us.
But it's going to be a key player because we're going to need him because we've got no one else. You know, if we don't get Zaza, if we don't get Boney, what we're going to do?
I'll tell you what pissed me off is that we've loaned Samuelson out today when he should have been on that pitch. We needed someone. We've got no Payet.
No creativity, and he's the most creative player we've got.
Would have loved it out there tonight. You see what he done at Peterborough last season. He likes to take people on. You know.
You look at that game he played against West Brom in the Cup. He tore West Brom to pieces. No disrespect to West Brom, but they're 10 times disrespect to Astra. West Brom are 10 times better than what they are.
By leaving someone like Noble out the squad completely, not just out the team, out the squad. Are we showing them too much disrespect there?
No,
Is that taking the piss?
I think Noble needed the rest. And I said it last week. But that squad and team was still good enough to beat them.
I called it in a preview about leaving Noble out. Czech missed out the first league. I know. Fucking hell. Don't listen to me with my score predictions. But yeah, we left Czech out the first game, and Noble's rested. You know, you've got to rotate the squad with these games. You can't expect Noble to play 90 minutes against Bournemouth, play tonight, and then have a great game against Man City. And we need Noble against Man City. We need him to drag us through. You know, Sunday's not going to be an easy game.
that's one of the.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Scott. That's one of the most stupid things you've ever said.
Man, us will turn up and win 1-0.
Yeah, typical West Ham. That's the West Ham way.
It still seems to me like, even though all these loan players gone, they're not great, but we look thinner. We look a lot thinner than we did last year. You've signed a lot of people that just don't look like they're not up to it, but they're not fit enough yet. Nordveld had another awful game tonight.
They don't look ready.
No.
Same as Caleri. Caleri didn't look ready. He's getting the ball stuck under his feet. His finishing's off.
He had that header, didn't he, in the second half? So once again, the keeper got there, and it's just Enna's free kick. I mean, why he went for that corner when he had the whole goal to aim for?
The keeper's standing that side. He's
a knob.
I can't stand him, right?
He's a knob.
He's got the quality to hit a free kick.
He's a knob.
That wall.
I'll tell you what. The one thing I want to say, you two weren't at the game before the game, right? Someone better help me on this and comment below. They spelt Randolph's name wrong on the screen. They spelt it with an F at the end.
Not being funny.
I'm sure I see that.
I've seen a video in the store. There's about 3 or 4 different things spelt wrong. Yeah. Payet's name spelt wrong.
On the wall?
On the wall around there. They spelled Dimitri wrong.
Oh my
yeah, you can't see it
God.
from here.
This is what I'm saying. We are becoming a laughing stock. We are becoming a laughing stock.
The spelling though.
It's small little things. Small little things.
I thought Dan was bad.
Nah, Dan's a good cameraman. Now, do you know what, right? Another thing as well, let's talk quickly about the crowd trouble.
Yeah.
West Ham fans fighting amongst themselves, and you've got 2 bob security who are on probably £3 an hour standing there watching.
What did you see there, Scott? Because you was a bit closer.
Well, see, obviously I don't know what was going on beforehand, right? But there's an argument between a couple of people. Geezer's got it, and then the stewards are trying to throw the guy who's been hit out. And then he gets up, trying to get him out, and they walk him straight into someone else who wants to hit him.
Should they have just shepherded the stewards from Upton Park with so much experience?
No, they can't.
But of course they can. They can.
No, they can't.
The company here can employ them. Of course they can.
This lot here ain't got a clue how to manage football.
Mate, what do you think they're earning an hour?
Exactly.
It don't matter what they're earning an hour. You're here for crowd safety. I mean, you look at them. Yeah, there's 5 or 6 of them coming over here. I mean, as he just said, this is football and Olympics and running and all that. Yeah, we see it again round there for the Bournemouth game. There was West Ham fans and Bournemouth fans going in the same gate, right? Mm-hmm. You can do that in the Olympics. You can afford to get away. You can't afford to get away. That's people's lives you're risking there.
Imagine that, right? We get Millwall in the cup, or Chelsea at home, or Tottenham at home.
If we get when Tottenham come here, and if we ever get Millwall in a cup, sorry mate,
you get further and further away.
If we get Millwall in a cup, these fuckers won't know what's hit them. No. They won't know what's hit them. They won't know what's going on.
18 years old, these kids that are doing security, and you've got grown men fighting, they're not going to step in and do nothing. I see the security blokes about in their 40s just standing there looking. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
You had the trouble here after the game Sunday as well. We don't want to see it, but we know it happens. And to be fair, you've got a Premier League football club coming to a stadium like this. You're going to get trouble. It's the unfortunate thing of football, but it happens, right?
Positives from tonight, please, Scott. We don't want no negative. Saturday football back.
Saturday football back. Yeah, 3 o'clock kickoffs.
Makes the weekend a lot easier to swallow, doesn't it?
Fletcher's performance.
Yeah, Fletcher. I thought Toure looked a bit sharp, but he's getting his fitness up. Caleri as well.
I'll be honest. I think that's a blessing in disguise going out tonight. Again, like I did last year. I know, yeah, we do want European football. We better take that European fucking tour T-shirt down at our store pronto.
We're offering 95% discount on that.
But you know, it's
hard to take positives out of tonight, and if people have a go at us for not being positives, then
do you know what? I don't like this competition. This competition's too bob. I don't like it. I've never liked it. It's full of fucking cheaters. It's full of fucking scummy referees. It's full of fucking.
The Olympics.
Yeah, but whatever. But I don't care about the Olympics. I care about this football team. I'd rather go out and watch proper Premier League and FA Cup football than watch 20 fucking Romanian farmers rolling around the fucking pitch all night.
Mate,
honestly, because that only gets fucking worse. That only gets worse as the fucking competition goes on. Trust me.
Yeah, but this competition is a joke because why are you allowing sides that get beat in one competition to come in back in further down the line?
It's a joke. The competition's a joke. I'm not saying it's like acceptable to go out tonight. It's not acceptable to lose any game, especially with these lot here. But it's I want to come again for the Europe. Honestly, that was fucking probably would have. But I'm telling you now, that's a disgrace watching that out there tonight. You know what I mean? Watching it. I mean, 5 minutes. 5 minutes added on at the end. That should have been 10.
Oh yeah, that was a joke. That was actually the
more
amount
frustrating than a disgrace. I think it's frustrating. I mean, we could have another day we'd have won that 4 or 5-1. But it's just one of them nights, and it's another European exit to the same team.
Why is it always happening? Why is it we come? That's what I mean. But why? We shouldn't be coming up against this side and losing like that.
Stock now, aren't we? I can imagine Twitter now and let the Spurs fans and the other fans have their moment. But
all right, boys, listen, we've got to go because I want to get home. It's getting late. Thanks very much for joining us for this post-match reaction. Don't forget to go and follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, Facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV. We'll be back for post-match pint again on Monday. Don't forget to go and check out our website, www.westhamfan.tv. One thing left to say, boys. I know it's shit, but come on, you irons.